Okay, Mindy, we got a couple of games in the WNBA to take a look at. We're coming off a pretty okay day, I'd say.
I'd say
The Aces are big favorite again, but you know, I keep talking up the Mystics. I think the Sun are probably a little bit better than the Mystics.
yeah. What happened to the Mystics yesterday?
Yeah, well, they got the lead for just a brief moment.
Oh, I know what it was. It was Dawn that went out, right?
Well, yeah, Elena Deladon went out, so that was. But I think they had already relinquished the lead at that point. I'm not sure. I don't recall. Anyways, well, we both had the over on that game as premium. I remember that, but we did take a loss on the consensus. So the Aces, they are 11-point favorites now. It's gone down a little bit. The total's 170.
Alrighty. Well, as you said, the Sun, they're the only one that have beaten the Aces so far, which everyone knows. That wasn't shocking news for you folks because you guys are really good at the WNBA here as well. So make sure you give us your picks. But again, I watched the Aces. The Aces just, annihilate that Liberty team there. I mean, everything was just going their way. I think maybe the Liberty just have more work to do, getting a little bit more cohesive with having new players around, right? With Brianna Stewart and stuff like that. But I am going to go ahead and go back on the Sun here again. I just think 11 is a lot for, the only team to kind of take them down this season. So yeah, I mean, in that one, look, it was 94-77. It wasn't really all that close. It was one of those though that Bonner, she did score 41 in that one. Had one of her best games. Wilson was held to 13. So I mean, there's a little bit of room that could occur. I mean, if these women can duplicate what they did there, I still think this game is going to be close. Probably comes down to the fourth. Again, I kind of feel like the Aces, I think they might just sweep the rest of the season. I mean, I think they just might. It's one of those, like, I want to put a money on the future, but I just hate having my money sit out there for the future. I like to play it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Sun here plus the 11.
Feels like the Aces have such.
They're so good.
Well, Wilson may be the a leading candidate for MVP, but they have so much talent around. You almost like, well, they have so many good players, but Bonner, it feels like, is a player that has the biggest impact on the team, on the court. Like, she might be the best player, maybe not better than Wilson, but she makes Wilson has all those other players that that contribute for the Aces. Hopefully, I'm making myself clear. I think Bonner really is having a great season right now. Let's take the Sun here plus 11. It's gone down. I mean, definitely was at one point as high as 12. So Ron says take Connecticut plus 11. They'll cover. I think Thomas is saying, though, he'll take the Aces. So let's take the Sun plus 11 points here. Look, I've been on the Aces quite a bit.
Yeah, more than me, that's for sure.
I'm gonna take
more than my lesson.
I'm gonna take the Sun in this one. So we're on them for a little consensus action here. Doesn't look like too much in the chat.